Thank you for joining me for the next little bit of time on this journey into a breathwork practice known as Yoga Nidra. If you're listening to this recording, it means that you were seeking a break, seeking some calm, and maybe even seeking some healing through the power of our breath, our body, and our mind coming together to intentionally rest so that they can do what's best and so that you can have a break. This class was recorded with the intention of allowing those of us that are in recovery from COVID, whether it be a mild case or maybe a more severe case, can begin to develop a relationship again with our breath, with a deeper appreciation. Through my experience, I had always practiced yoga for the last several years as my self-care and knew the importance of taking a break and taking a breath. And when I became sick and I wasn't able to do that for the amount of time, and then afterwards, my relationship with my breath completely changed and I began to notice it. And it sometimes would even cause me moments of fear and anxiety. The very thing that I used to do to cure myself of those fears and anxieties was now a piece of that story. So through Yoga Nidra, I began to redevelop my relationship with my breath in my recovery from COVID. Because for many of us, if you have any long-term symptoms, it can feel like redeveloping a relationship with your body, your breath, and the world. While those of us that maybe aren't in recovery from long haul COVID might have been impacted in a different way by 2020 in the last year. And we too are needing a break and a breath and a moment to just pause and just be with ourselves, focus on our breathing, and take a break from everything. No matter what you came to this with, I hope that you find something that keeps you coming back to your own breath. And maybe even to this recording, if you'd like to utilize this as a part of a 7-day challenge to see if meditation, yoga, yoga nidra, and taking time to pause can have an impact on your ability to weather the storm, to ride the waves, and make it through whatever is challenging for you in this moment. So, wherever you are, begin to find yourself in a comfortable position that you can settle into and be for about 45 minutes or so. And so, if you'd like to sit for 45 minutes, that's fine. Just make sure that you're sitting somewhere with your spine straight, that you can be for 45 minutes with your eyes closed if you choose to do that. Or if you'd like to lay down, make sure that you are laying in such a way, in such a place that you're not likely to fall asleep. Yoga Nidra is yogic sleep, but it's not designed to put us to sleep in that same dreamlike state that we experience overnight. So if you're laying where you normally sleep, just put your head where your feet would normally be and lie in a reverse position. Our bodies have an interesting way of noticing this subtle change, and you might find yourself more able to stay awake in the way in which you're awake throughout this practice. So wherever you are, lying or seated, begin to notice what's underneath you. Notice the points in which your body are touching, the cushions, maybe the blankets. If you're lying on the floor, notice how your mat feels. Just notice the points of contact. And make sure that you feel supported and warm enough, and that your position is one that you can be comfortable in for a decent amount of time. It's best that you remain still during Yoga Nidra so that both your body and brain have a chance to fully relax. However, if you become uncomfortable, please feel free to change position. Now allow your eyes to close and keep them closed until the practice is ended. Hopefully you're in a place where you feel safe enough that that's an option for you. If not, I encourage you to continue with this practice anyway and consider trying it in multiple settings and seeing if you get different benefits from it. But if you feel safe enough and comfortable enough to do so, close your eyes, keep them closed for the duration of this time together. Maybe even have a sleep mask over your eyes. Just be there. The practice of Yoga Nidra, like I said, is a practice of yogic sleep that will guide you to the hypnagogic state, a state of consciousness between wakefulness and sleeping. Try to remain awake by listening to the sound of my voice. You'll be asked to move your awareness to various bodily sensations, emotions, and images. Try not to concentrate too intensely on this, as it might prevent you from fully relaxing. During this relaxation time together, please use and absorb what you need in the moment and leave the rest behind. If your mind becomes overactive with thoughts and worries, just come back to the sound of my voice and just be here. So as we begin, become aware of any sounds you can hear in this moment. Nothing else but what you can hear without strain. Begin to notice the most distant sounds that you can hear, and let your sense of hearing radiate outward, searching out these distant sounds and following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without labeling the source. And gradually, bring your attention to closer sounds. Sounds outside where you are, then to sounds inside the room that you're in. Maybe even sounds within your body. Without opening your eyes, visualize the walls of the room that you're in. Ceiling, the floor. Visualize your body sitting or lying on the floor where you are. Visualize the position of your body. Notice the clothes that you're wearing, your hair, your face, what color socks you're wearing. Become acutely aware of the existence of your physical body here in the space that you're in. And now, become aware of your natural breath. Become aware of your natural and spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort. The natural breath flows in through both nostrils. Notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and out of your nostrils. There's a sense of coolness as you inhale. And follow this feeling into your nose, into your sinuses, to the back of your throat, into your lungs. Notice the fullness of your breath. Or if you aren't able to take a full breath at this moment, that's okay. You're healing. Notice the breath that you can take in this moment, all the way in, as it fills up your lungs and your belly rises. There's a sense of warmth as you begin to exhale the breath. Feel this warmth on the upper lip as you breathe out through your nose. Noticing how this natural breath flows through the nostrils during the inhale and the exhale, like a wave just coming to shore as it gets there and back to the ocean as it goes. Waves arrive exactly as they need to, and take only what they need to with them. Allow your breath to just flow in and out like a wave. Now allow your breath to become longer and slower. Take a long, slow inhalation, followed by a longer, slower exhalation. Maybe you want to count your inhales and add 2 seconds to counting the exhales. Make the exhale even slower. Notice the slight pause after the exhale. Slow the inhale, even slower. Exhale and pause. Feel the urge to breathe bubble up inside of you. When you feel this, if you have any emotions that arise from experiences you've had with your breath before, I encourage you to allow those emotions to be there with you. The only way out is through. And as we begin to redevelop our relationship with our breath, after maybe it was gone or changed, or as a deep breath can sometimes trigger times when we weren't able to take a deep breath, just allow those emotions to arise. If you need to cry or you want to cry, please do that. If that changes the way that you're breathing, that's okay. You can come back to this at any time. I want you to feel the emotions that arise as you take time to heal so that you can heal. And so as you continue to feel the urge to breathe inside of you, just begin to breathe as your body wants to. Begin to notice now that maybe this isn't a conscious effort anymore. The body is not necessarily breathing in or out, it's just breathing. It's just taking in what it needs and letting go of what it doesn't. It's coming back to the way that just is instead of the way of survival. You're calming down, just allowing yourself to be here now, resting, breathing, and with your body, safe, on a path towards healing, even if it's just the first hour and the first moment of that healing. You have made it here, and we're here together, riding this wave to where it goes next. At this moment, as we move deeper into our practice, I want you to make your sankalpa, or your intention. This sankalpa should be a short, positive statement like a mantra in simple language. Try to see what comes naturally to your mind, and state this clearly with awareness in your mind 3 times. Maybe you don't want to participate in this part, or this part doesn't really resonate with you. I encourage you to just think of a phrase that you can come back to when you lose your breath to keep yourself focused in here. Maybe yours is, I'm practicing Yoga Nidra. I am alive, I am awake, and I am practicing in the interest of healing. Or maybe your sankalpa is, I am practicing to learn to pause. Or I'm practicing to take time for me. Whatever the reason is that you came here, or the intention you have for this time, just say that to yourself 3 times. Your mind will remember. Maybe you want to journal on this afterwards. We will now begin a systematic journey of sensory awareness throughout our entire body. You will move your awareness to different parts of your body as soon as you hear them named. Please say the name of the body part to yourself and energetically feel that part of your body, but do not move it. You're simply noticing this in your mind. If you'd like to use a visualization tool, you might picture this part of your body lighting up, or this part of your body glowing as you are just noticing it and being aware. The practice begins on the right side. Begin noticing your right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, right armpit, your waist, your right hip, thigh, down to your knee, and your calf, and your ankle and your heel, the right sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now bringing attention to your left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, the palm of your left hand, the back of your left hand, the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm to your shoulder, and down through your left armpit, down your side to your waist, to your left hip, down the thigh, across your knee, and down your calf, around the ankle to the heel, across the sole of your foot and the top of your foot. Noticing your left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and pinky toe. Now go to the back of the body, to the right heel and the left heel, the right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, the right buttock and the left. Notice your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, the entire length of the spine. The right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, the back of the neck, and the back of the head. Tracing around to the top of the head, across your forehead, your right temple, and your left temple, the right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the middle of the eyebrows. Let it relax. Noticing the right eye, the left eye, the right nostril, and the left nostril, the right cheek, the left cheek. Noticing the upper lip, the lower lips, pursing both lips together, your chin, your jaw, your throat, and down the right collarbone and the left collarbone, across the right side of the chest and the left side of the chest, the upper abdomen, the navel, lower abdomen, down the right side and the left side to your pelvic floor. Notice your whole right leg. Notice your whole left leg, your whole right arm, awareness to your whole left arm. Now notice the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole body, the whole body. Notice the whole body. Now imagine the whole body becoming light like a feather or a grain of sand, as though your whole body could float away from where it is and towards the ceiling on a wave. Your head is light and weightless. Your limbs are light and weightless. Torso is light and weightless. The whole body is light and weightless. can rise higher and higher from the floor, just floating, being held, just being free to heal. Now imagine your whole body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of the body. Each part is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. The head is heavy. The limbs are heavy. The torso is heavy. The whole body is heavy. So heavy that it's slowly sinking down into the floor to rest and be. Awaken the experience of cold in the body. Imagine being outside in the cold air. Now feel this coldness permeate your entire body. And now allow the sensation of warmth to spread throughout the entire body. Remember the feeling of the heat in those summer months in the sunshine. Now feel this heat and this warmth radiating on your skin all around the body. Next, I want you to recollect an experience of anxiety, just for a moment. Feel this intense anxiety as if you were back in that moment for just a moment. Feel this, but do not concentrate on it. Create this experience. Now, I want you to feel completely calm. Imagine an experience of feeling 100% calm in your entire mind, body, and emotions. You are relaxed and aware and completely calm. Notice the difference between those sensations and imagine that you, in your mind, can move from anxiety to calm just by taking a moment to come back to this moment and this memory through your breath, breathing in the calm, letting go of the anxiety for as long or as short as you need to. I'll give you just about a minute to do this. And again, allow the feeling of complete calm to envelop you. Manifest this experience of complete calm throughout your entire mind, body, and emotions right now. In this moment, be completely relaxed and completely calm, feeling completely held and whole and here. You've made it here. You can keep going. Your breath is with you. Begin to concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyelids. Imagine before you a transparent screen, as though you were at a movie theater. The screen is as high and as wide as the eyes can see. Concentrate on the screen and become aware of any phenomena that you see within it. Any colors, patterns, or light. Whatever you see is what's on your mind. Continue your awareness of the space, but do not become involved. Do not get swept away in what's on the screen. Practice awareness only. If any subtle images begin to make themselves known, simply notice them, and without directing them, just notice them. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but just be in this theater of your mind, watching as an audience member, and continue with this detached awareness, just witnessing, noticing, and carrying on. Now, a number of different things will be named, and you should envision them on the level of emotion, memory, and imagination as best as you can. Maybe we're seeing these flash across the screen in the theater of your mind. And jump from image to image as soon as you hear them, moving from each, not dwelling on any, just allowing them to pass through the screen of your mind. Notice a red desert, peacock feather, a good night's rest. What does this look like? Full moon, a new moon, your reflection in a mirror, a foggy morning over the river, waiting for results, waiting for tests, waiting for answers, the sun shining overhead, a bouquet of your favorite flowers, maybe some daisies, a tall tree, receiving help from others, cool, crisp water, it's clear, a relaxing afternoon, laughing with friends, a warm embrace from a loved one you haven't seen in a while, a burning candle, a cabin on a tall mountain hill, a path in the woods, a vibrant sunset over the coast in the summer. Taking a deep breath. Taking a deep breath now. Your breath is your breath. It's guiding you. It's here with you. It's got you. You made it. A cat stretching. A dog doing downward dog. A beautiful garden path. Listen to your favorite song. The sound of my voice. Notice your body sitting or lying on the floor where you are. It's time to come back to your sankalpa. Please repeat the same statement that you made at the beginning of practice 3 times about why you came here, or your mantra. Do this 3 times over the course of 3 breaths. Now come back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Noticing the sensation, the temperature. Notice any smells that you can smell around you right now. If you can't smell, that's okay. It will come back. You'll be able to smell those cookies again. Be able to tell if it's burnt popcorn or something else. You are healing. Maintain your awareness of your breath, and at the same time develop your awareness of your physical body. Your body is relaxed and lying or sitting on the floor. Feel the container of your skin and the clothes and the props and everything that's holding you in the way that you are in this moment. Notice all of that. Notice the heaviness of your body as it rests on the floor. And take your awareness again into all parts that are touching what's underneath you. Notice the backs of your feet, your thighs, your seat. Notice your shoulder blades, if they're resting on anything, your arms, your hands. Notice your head. Do not open your eyes just yet. But again, I want you to visualize the surrounding room. Remember where you are. Remember the objects that are around you. Remember the other living beings, whether they be people, animals, or otherwise around you. Maybe they've joined you. Imagine where you are. Lie quietly until you feel ready to move. And start by slowly moving your hands and your feet, taking your time. There's no need to rush. When you're sure that you're fully awake, and you've wiggled your fingers and your toes, gently open your eyes. Roll over when you're ready to your right side. Stay on your right side in fetal position for a few moments. Use your hands to press yourself up from the floor. Let your head come up last. Thank you for joining me for this practice, this time. Thank you for taking this for yourself. Ta-ta for now.